Alright guys, you're watching me, supermanZ, and today I've just received a new mouse mat that I purchased under recommendation for my colour scheme, and I really am liking it. So if you haven't watched my channel before guys, go subscribe and go follow. Also check out my Steam page, my Twitter links, and obviously my streams on Twitch. You're watching me, supermanZ. I also review and Steam curate different games and also do a lot of unboxings for you guys. Hope that you enjoy this video. It's going to be short and sweet guys, but obviously I've got my rig and system up here with the RGB fans that I was unboxing and showed you guys what they were like. And today is obviously under the new mouse mat to go with my MSI Dragon scheme and Star Wars scheme behind me, and I'll show you guys what really came and how it looks. So first thing guys, sorry about the twists on the camera, is this is the way the mouse pad comes. Basically it says on the box, we live in your game, fighting mouse pad. You know, this is, as it says, is an extra large mouse pad, balanced performance gaming mouse mat. I have taken it out of the box and I will show you more. It doesn't really come with anything else on it. It does say on it it has extended speed professional gaming mouse pad. The box is very simple, so I actually like simple boxes like this, not plastic. And the reason why I like simple boxes like this, it does have obviously the section where you can obviously feel the sample if you really wanted to. I also post a link on my YouTube if you like the look of this mouse pad. And basically the reason why I like it in simple boxes like this is because it's easy to recycle. You know, basically on the box itself, as you can see, it's a large size, non-skid rubber, it's very smooth, it's got a thickening pad, and I will hold it here for you guys. If you want to pause the video so you can read it, you can. Obviously they've spelt a couple of things on the box wrong, but apart from that, the mouse pad is here guys. So as you can see, it is, I'll just move my coffee guys, it is a pretty good size, so it is, of a mouse pad, and does fit my keyboard nicely. I just moved the keyboard out of the way so you guys can see the shape of it. Obviously I have to do a wee bit more touch-ups on this desk because I didn't gloss this section where I painted because I had a bigger mouse pad at the time over it, but I thought I could do it for change, because clearly, as you can see guys, I have the Dragon in here for MSI. It is an MSI system build with the Dragon logo. You can't really see it and make it out at the minute, but that's only because this section lights up. So obviously that is a Dragon itself. The hard line, as you can tell, is already in. The RGB lights are going. So it is. I have the EK water blocks, as I explained before guys, and I also have this flow indicator which tells me the flow of the system. So yeah, that's the Star Wars build that I built for you to show you guys off. Obviously I've still got to get a couple more. I'm going to get a Darth Maul up here, I'm going to get another section up here, and I have ordered, so I have as well guys, from the V1 Tech shop that obviously Jay's 2 cents linked me up to obviously get another back plate, which is going to also be RGB, so it will be sitting on top of the, obviously the graphics card guys. And if you're interested, I'll show you what the back plate is going to look like. Obviously you can customize on the V1 Tech website exactly what kind of one you want. I've obviously selected the RGB model, so I have, and it will obviously sit here. There's an LED section underneath the back plate which obviously will light up. It's not pretty dear, you know. You can get it cheaper if you don't select the RGB. There's different customization models on it. But yeah guys, so this is the mouse pad here. It is very smooth, as it suggests, and it is very thick, you know, very thick. So it is, and it is stitched in pretty well guys. This is a pretty slick mouse pad, as you can see. I'm showing you guys, you know, it's got the nice rubber coating at the back, so therefore it can stick pretty well. There is no movement at all. Even when I put pressure on my hand and push up, you can see that the mouse pad is not budging. There's no dips in it at all. It is pretty comfortable too. You can't push down on it. It does feel spongy. You know, it does feel like there's some kind of tactile nano material in there, which is going to be sponge or some kind of foam, but it does not push down, so it means overuse. You will not have mad engraves into the pad itself. Sorry, it is a bit dirty, guys, at the minute. It's just because I was testing it out last night to see exactly how it was, so therefore you guys know that I'm just not going to recommend any old crap. I'm sorry about the RGB fans, guys. Some people are having problems with when they've ordered it up that I recommended, which are these ones. The reason why I'm sorry, guys, is because some people that have ordered these fans up, they've apparently said that their controller was not working, or the hub, which I actually have behind this wall mounted rig, basically the hub was not working, or they didn't receive this and they received two hubs. I did tell them the RGB to RMA them, because when I done the unboxings live for you guys on these fans and then wired them in on the second part, I actually received everything and the fans work perfectly. I can flick it, like some people says it won't go to the color modes that they want. I can put it on any color mode I want. I can select as many designs as I want, guys. So I'm sorry that some of yours did not work. I didn't just recommend any crappy fucking fans to. I find them pretty good. You can see the temperature on the system at the bottom, which at the minute is around 24 degrees. Obviously I'll go into a bit more explaining on that as well. Usually the system would be on 30. When I was in the game it would go to about 45, and obviously this is an overclocked i7 6850 6 core 12 threads processor, and obviously slapped into an X99 motherboard. I have obviously more memory in the system now, guys, for you to look at. Obviously it's very clean looking. I did stick the i7 sticker onto the EK water block, and I did have a couple of Stormtrooper stickers like this here on the blocks itself, just like on the SSD PCIe drive located here. Fortunately, when I was wiring up the hard line, I did unfortunately knock it off, so I will have to obviously buy another set of them to obviously reapply the stickers itself. And obviously I've put in this 310 reservoir cylinder, which is running on XSPC blood red liquid. I did try the SFX Melims, as you know, guys, in the last system, which was the Aurora. It was very clean looking, lovely effect. The only problem is as I explained before, it started gunking up my system within a couple of hours. So I was not happy with that liquid at all. It did look nice, and it was a bit of a disappointment, because I have built systems in the past with pastel blue Melims, and I've also built other systems too with different liquids from EK and stuff like that. So yeah, this one here, as I said, guys, is the red dragon design. Sorry if I'll try and get it to focus now for you guys. It's just not wanting to focus at the minute. Let's see if I can get it to go. There, guys. So as you can see, it's a precise tracking black. Now it does say made in China on it, guys. I wasn't expecting something as high quality, because it was purchased on eBay. Not saying that eBay is pretty crap for purchasing on, guys. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm basically saying is that you know, it was such a low price. It cost me in the UK about £20. It was reduced apparently at the minute from 49 quid, so I will put the link up for you guys to get into that deal if you want. It also comes in green with the dragon. You can also get it in blue, purple and pink, all together like an RGB effect, which is called the Phoenix. Instead of Dragon Fight, it's say up here Phoenix something else, I can't remember. I think it's Phoenix Legend or something it's called. And then also you get another red and black one, which is a Scorpion. So if you're trying to do like a kind of Scorpion build, you can obviously get it. The only disappointment I have is that it does have killer number at the bottom here and just a random code. I would have preferred if that was removed, or even if they put it at the back. So therefore, because I don't think they need to have this section here, because nobody needs to know the code of the batch number of the mouse pads, because obviously when you order them there's obviously different models, as I said, a scorpion, phoenix, another dragon which is in green, and they do already have the title here of what pad it is. It's pretty big, guys, for a mouse pad itself. You know, it does say it's balanced performance mouse pad on the box. As you can see, it says balanced performance. Now this is the only thing I couldn't get with the box, and the way I told you it had bad wording is it says it's balanced, so that means it's balanced for precision and it's balanced for speed, because some people buy the speed mats or some people buy the precision mats. Apparently this one's balanced, but then when you flick it over to the back, on the other side of the box, as you can see, it says extended speed, so you'd reckon this is a speed mat. But then when you check the bottom bit on the barcode, you can see that it says it's precise tracking, so this one is also. So I couldn't really get the idea of what kind of pad this is, but I am using obviously a CSGO Fade Edition SteelSeries Rival limited edition mouse, and basically yeah, it performs excellent on this mouse. The mat itself is pretty big. I play, obviously, like some people, I would play like this on my system when I'm playing games. I like to have a good stretch on the mouse, and I like to have my keyboard tilted to the side. Some people obviously can play just normally, whatever way they want, which will be like to be basically like that. As you can see, you still have a good space for your mouse. The only thing is that it is a bit narrow here compared to some mouse mats like the Rocket Taito XXL or the OCN Dominator XXL. But yeah, this mouse mat is pretty clean, guys. It's a good size of a pad. If I remember correctly, when I ordered this up, it was something like 400 by 420. I will check it up, guys. I will provide the link. So yeah, I wanted to show you this new mouse pad, guys, and show you obviously how well it actually matches my color scheme. So as you can see, my color scheme is red and black. If I move this in, you can see that my gaming chair, as you know, guys, is also red and black, and my color scheme is also red and black to do with the Sith, obviously, in Star Wars, because as you guys know, I am a bit of a Star Wars fanatic. Obviously I have superhero movies up at the top here, which is all like Batman, Superman, any kind of movies you think of, you know, like Deadpool and all sorts. Obviously I have my collectible Batman stuff and all that pish there, guys. You know, but as I said to you before, I'm a bit Star Wars crazy. Obviously you gotta like Guardians of the Galaxy, so that there is definitely a keeper. And obviously, if you haven't watched Avengers Infinity War, guys, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but definitely get onto it and watch that, guys, because it is a great film. I really enjoyed it. The ending was pretty cool, but I'm not going to spoil any for you guys, because I would like you to enjoy it just as much as I have. But you've been watching me, supermanZ, and I hope this mat, if you do go out and purchase it, guys, gives you a good thrill, just like me. It's pretty cool. It's obviously made by Exco at the top. It does say on it made in China, but trust me, guys, this is a real high quality mouse pad. I actually switched it for a Rocket Taito, and before that I was obviously using a Razer Goliath at one stage. But I actually switched it for the Razer Taito, which I had, and obviously it was only a month old, because this mat actually feels a lot better. It's thicker, it's more comfortable, so it is when you're leaning onto it with the with my keyboard. The mouse is pretty smooth. It does track very, very well and makes circles very well, and I hope that you guys really enjoy it, and I will get on to part 2.